So try to keep it as tight as you can to that rock.
Across North America. Hi, I'm Pat St. John, and this is
Tight spot up here, guys.
Oh, tight like a tiger. How am I doing?
Yep, you're doing good. Keep on going straight. Go straight, go straight. Okay, bring it right, slowly. Okay, you're good. You're clear.
Because of this album, they were named best.
So Farah's got a trip that she's got nothing but the ladies going on, no men allowed, which is going to be great coming up here in June. And so we're doing a little pre-run. We've got 3 rides with us with 3 different lady drivers, which are great. So we're just getting a little trail time so that way they can get some experience, which Farah has no problems with, but she's always wanting a little extra input. So as normal, the crew is as it is, Farah driving, me doing this, which is always fun, and then Bogey doing what he does best, relaxing in the truck.
We started our journey by taking the S-22 to Old Wilson Road and headed down Grapevine Canyon. When you take Old Wilson Road, you avoid driving on private property. Grapevine Trail is an easy, mostly graded road that follows a curvy trail down the canyon. There are some off-camber sections and a small rocky section, but nothing too hairy. Most of the trail, like I said, is very easy, and you might not even need 4-wheel drive to go down it. It will exit at Yaqui Pass. From there, we decided to drive to Coyote Canyon to view the wildflowers that are in bloom in the deserts in March and April.
Nice little cacti forest of different variety here.
If anyone wants to get out and go for a hike, you're welcome. I'll be happy to pull over, but I'm not getting out of the car.
Right now, at the beginning of March, the desert wildflowers are just starting to bloom, and Coyote Canyon is a great location to view the vibrant blooms of yellow, red, orange, and even purple flowers. Canyon is also a mostly graded road with only 2 to 3 sections that are somewhat rocky and moderately difficult. It really isn't that hard. We drove the Coyote Canyon Trail on March 1st of 2020, and there were still water in the 2 water crossings. It's nothing too deep, in fact, they're rather shallow.
She's I mean, she was a little bit, but she's also a little warm.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd turn her this way.
Yeah? I think it's gonna bring this closer though.
Well, it was hitting on this corner
And here too.
Oh, it's hitting right there
And
too.
on the nut, yeah.
Yeah.
See it right there?
Yeah. Can we, if we loosen this up, can we move the whole thing this way some?
Just after the water crossing, one of the drivers started to smell electrical smoke and pulled over, popped the hood, and found that during that rocky downhill section, the battery had shifted closer to the truck body, which then allowed the battery to arc to the hood of the vehicle. So you can actually see where almost like a weld spot on the hood. After shifting the battery back into its original location, and with a lot of duct tape, we got the truck back up and running again and headed back out on the trail.
Well, we started off this morning going down one trail, which was actually fairly easy. Farrah just flat out crushed her drive down it, so it really wasn't that hard. So ran over to Coyote Canyon again, not too hard, but still a fun little trail. And now we're gonna go grab some lunch, and then from there, maybe head on over to our last destination. So always fun.
Going up the Oriflamme.
And of course, what's the bogey doing? Oh, he's got his eyes open for once.
This was my second time using the ARB Easy Tire Deflator, and it really does live up to its name and makes deflating tires a breeze. Simply screw it on the valve stem, push in the rod to extract the valve stem, unscrew the core all the way, slide the air release to release the air. It's as simple as that. We aired down to 20 pounds on our 35s, and airing down really does make for a smoother ride and gives the tires more grip.
Cool. Yeah, you can pull it out for a few more seconds if you want it to be spot on, but a couple pounds won't make too big of a deal. Right on, cool. And then push.
Push and turn.
Push, turn. There you go.
And then pull out.
Pull it out, yep. There you go. Now the whole thing. Yep. Nice.
Yay! I did it.
The Oriflamme Trail is rocky on the backside, and with California's recent rains, it has changed the trail to be a more moderately difficult trail with some rocky step-ups, off-camber climbs, and some tight squeezes due to some rock falls. Four-wheel drive is recommended for certain sections.
Straight. There you go. Okay, stop. Put it in reverse. Turn it right.
You guys see the spot back there? Are you okay?
We're good.
I will be okay. Give me just a sec. No worries.
Go straight. Give it a look out. All right, so here's our rock fall from a few years ago. Just a little. This is the Oriflamme squeeze, if you want to call it that. So on the end of our trail, pretty much, it lasts like 3 or 4 miles, and it's pretty easy going. Had one little area that Farrah, would you say how you thought of that area?
I was scared. I was scared.
Scared.
I was scared.
She was scared. So off-camber, pretty good off-camber, and then steep on top of it, and it's slightly raining out, just a little misty. So slight bit of slick, but not too bad. But she did amazing. She kept with it. Had one spot where we high centered, and she worked her way through it, which is awesome. So high fives. Okay, and then Bogey, he's just being Bogey. But wonderful day on the trail. We get out to the end, air up, and go from there.
After climbing out of the Oriflamme Valley, the trail then turns into an easy, graded road. It is here that you'll also bisect the Pacific Coast Trail, so watch out for hikers. At the end of the trail will be a gate. It's actually a false locked gate with just a wrapped chain keeping it closed. After passing through the gate, please make sure to keep it closed by wrapping up the chain again. While Grapevine Canyon, Coyote Canyon, and the Oriflamme aren't difficult trails, it is great just to get out and leave the pavement behind, at least for a day. So until next time, let's get out there and explore.